Well, folks, here she is. 2009 Hyundai Azera. Main set of keys. You probably need a new battery for the doors to open and unlock with it. Also has a spare key without the fob for the doors and the trunk and all that. And here we go. I'm going to do a decent little walkthrough. It's not, I still have a little more work. I want to go and vacuum it out. But here's the interior. Check that out. Beautiful interior. Beautiful, beautiful interior. We got a sunroof. We got independent lights. We got individual climate control. There is a grounding issue on the radio, so that needs to be addressed. Just full disclosure, that's all. Like I said, I still want to vacuum this out. So it's $2,500 her best offer. It's under 220,000 clicks on there. She fucking purrs like a kitten, folks. Like, this vehicle runs nicely. Like, I would so easily buy this and hang on to it myself, but I don't got no space for it. So there's a little scratch there, a little scratch on there. There's a little bit of rust here. On the other side, there's a little bit of rust on there. I'll show you. I'll go back around. There's a little bit of a mark on the side here from some. They must have scraped up against something. There's a little dent here on the front of the hood. No big deal. There's a broken piece of plastic chrome there. The fucking tires, folks, are pretty much brand new. So to be honest with you, you're buying $2,000 worth of tires and the car is coming with it. Like, that's way low, way underballed, way underpriced there. Sorry, here's that little bit of rust I told you about on this side. But, like, I mean, other than that, like, what I showed you on the other side, that's great. This little, somebody must have pushed something along there or something. I don't know what happened. And then other than the clear coat fading off in spots, this car is a cakewalk. This is a great starter car, man. If you're young and you got, like, let's say $3-4 grand saved up, $5 grand saved up for your first starter car, I'm telling you, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, anyone with a license and is able to drive legally on the road, this is a cakewalk of a buy. Look at the tread on these tires. They're like brand new winter tires. Pretty much brand new winter tires. So you're like I said, if that was, okay, maybe it's not $500 a fucking tire, Chris. Let's get real. But $250 a tire, there's $1,000 worth of fucking tires there. And I'm sure winter tires are priced in that range. What size are these? Anywho, hit me a like, or hit the prescription, bell notification. Leave a comment below if you're interested in looking at it and test driving it. You can come on by, take her for a spin, see how well she runs and sounds. I'm going to pop the hood for you to get a look at the engine. I was going to make it a 3-minute short so I could put it in the shorts, but fuck it. We're going to go a few minutes longer here, and we'll post it as a regular clip rather than a short, because this engine is nice and clean. The engine bay is nice and clean. The battery is holding a charge. It was parked for a while, so we did have to jump start it to move it around. And so yeah, there she is. Pretty vehicle. You've heard the engine run before. Screw it, Christopher, you better run the engine while you got the video going. They can hear that. So I want to educate my young drivers out there, and maybe some of the older ones that aren't aware, but there's a difference between a cold start and a warm start. Just throw the passenger seat in here so we don't hear that clicking. So a cold start is when you jump in the car, you put your key in the ignition, and you start it. A warm start is when you put the key in the ignition and you wait for the car to go through some diagnosis, and you'll see a few lights on your dash turn off, and then it's ready to be cranked over. Listen to that. Beautiful sounding engine. Oh, this is such a beautiful car, guys. Nice interior. I'm going to go get this off the dash and that off the dash, clean it up. There's a little thing here on the back, but I think that'll come off. I just haven't had the time to get to cleaning it. But yes, other than that, this fucking interior, it's mint. You got drink holders in the back for your passengers. Third seat if you need to make someone sit get someone sit in the middle, sorry. Belts for all 3 passengers. Heated seats. These seats, there's, like I said, individual climate control. So both driver passenger side have their own heated seat controls. For the fan here, I'll turn the fan up. I'll show you here. Look, 76 on the driver side, 69 on the drinker side. You know what I mean? So, and there, look, 74 if the drinker wants to be just a little warmer. Like your own individual controls. Turn up the fan. You can hear that running nicely. Turn that back off, no need for it. Little stash compartment here, little thing here. I believe that's an actual cigarette lighter, and the ashtray for this is in the trunk. I'm gonna go grab it right now and pop it in there because I have the spare key on me. Just double check before I let that door close. There we go. And yes, another full disclosure, the trunk release on the interior doesn't seem to release the trunk, so you will need to use a key to unlock the trunk. But again, there is a spare key. And earlier when I was showing the car to one potential buyer, or yesterday I believe it was, we got someone on the way there today as well, but yesterday I was showing it to a potential buyer and I saw that ashtray in the trunk, and yes, there you go folks. This is like, oh man, for all my people that are old schoolers, I mean, when I grew up, Tesla was a band that made music, man. It wasn't an electric car that some dork named Elon Musk started to promote as some sort of new technology, when electric vehicles have been around for centuries or very long time. Look into it. Electric vehicles, they're not new. I'd rather pump up and go where I got to go and make my appointment than sit around charging up for an hour. But leave your comment below how you feel about those ideas and thoughts, folks. And I'm not saying clean energy and cleaner running vehicles are a bad thing. Sure, but let's have them stay charged longer. Let's make them more efficient, less. I've seen ads where the electronic emissions from it are insane. I would never want to own one. And I saw a clip where one completely blew up. You've seen clips where your phone batteries or the phones catch on fire or blow up? Well, just imagine a giant phone battery underneath you as a vehicle. So yeah, buy a cigarette lighter, you got an ashtray. That's beauty. That is beauty. For all my smoking buyers out there, whether you smoke cigarettes or the good stuff, the army tobacco, there you go. There's an ashtray in there. And that's a little compartment here. There's some stuff I got to clean out here. I'm not going to show. There's a bit of personal information. But of course, a little bit of an arm spot to check it out. Okay, now I want you to hear this engine. She's nice running vehicle, folks. Like, this is a no-brainer. If you're a young fella or a young lady with a license and a budget, $4,000 or whatever, this car would be a beautiful starter car. And if your friends are going to say something like, oh, look at the scratch on the door, you know what? Fuck them. They don't need a ride to the fucking bar or a ride home from a designated driver or help to move, or like, they're not really a friend anyway, so fuck them. Look at the interiors, mint. Woo. Stay frosty, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. It's getting a little hairy out there, you know. A few dicks and assholes and bitches out there, so keep your head on a swivel. And again, if you're interested, leave a comment below. 2,500 her best offer, under 220,000 clicks. She runs like a freaking gem. I would buy it and keep it if I had a couple acres. So yeah, hit me up. Cheers.